Hello and welcome. Today we're diving into Python sets, which are a really powerful way to handle collections of unique items. Seriously, if you're working with data, this is a toolkit you'll want in your back pocket.
Okay, so let's make this real. Imagine you've got your workout hits playlist and your morning commute playlist. How would you figure out which songs are on both? Or maybe you want to create one giant ultimate playlist with absolutely no repeats. This is exactly the kind of problem that sets are perfectly designed to solve.
And that's exactly what we're going to do right now. We're going to build your Python toolkit piece by piece so you can handle these kinds of tasks with total confidence. Let's get started.
All right, first up in our toolkit is the union. This one's super straightforward. It's all about bringing everything together into one big group.
So, what a union does is it takes all the items from two or even more sets and just merges them all together. And here's the best part. Sets, by their very nature, can't have duplicates. So the union automatically takes care of removing any repeats for you. It's so clean and simple.
Okay, let's look at how you actually do this in code. You've got set1 and set2. To combine them, you just call the .union method on set1 and pass set2 into it. What's really important to get here is that this creates a totally new set, set3. The original sets, set1 and set2, are left completely untouched.
But Python loves giving us shortcuts. So if you like your code to be a little bit cleaner and more concise, you can use the pipe operator. Just putting this vertical bar between two sets does the exact same thing as the .union method. It's just a really handy shorthand.
And this is where it gets really powerful. You're not just limited to two sets. Not at all. You can chain together as many as you want. Whether you pass a bunch of sets into the .union method or just link them with the pipe operator, you can consolidate data from all kinds of different sources into one single master set. Okay, but here's a really important catch you need to know about. The union method is super flexible. You can use it to combine a set with other things, like a list or a tuple, and it works just fine. The pipe operator, though, not so much. It's a specialist. It only works with other sets. Try to use it with a list, and bam, you're going to get a type error.
Now, there's another method you should know about called update. The big difference here is that while union gives you a brand new set, update actually changes the original set. It adds the new items right into it, modifying it in place. So why would you use it? Well, if you're working with massive data sets, this is way more memory efficient than making a whole new copy.
All right, toolkit time. Let's grab tool number 2, the intersection. So if union was about combining everything, intersection is all about finding what they have in common. This right here, this is how we solve that playlist problem from the start. Remember what songs are on both my playlists? An intersection looks at two sets and gives you back a new set that contains only the elements that they share. It's perfect for finding that overlap.
And you guessed it, just like with union, you've got a few ways to do this. You've got the .intersection method, you have the ampersand operator as a nice little shortcut, and yep, there's an in-place version too. .intersection_update, which changes your original set to only hold the shared items.
All right, get ready for a little pop quiz. This one can be tricky. Take a look at these two sets. Set 1 has the numbers 1 and 0. Set 2 has false and true. What do you think you're going to get when you find the intersection of these two?
Ready for the answer? It's 0, 1. I know, right? This is one of those classic Python gotchas that you absolutely have to remember. When you're doing set operations, Python considers the Boolean true to be the same as the integer 1, and false to be the same as the integer 0. It's a crucial little detail that can definitely catch you by surprise.
Okay, moving on. Let's pull out tool number 3, the difference. This one's all about finding what's, well, different. So, the difference operation basically answers the question, what's in my set that isn't in the other one? It gives you back only the items from the first set that are not found in the second one. It's perfect for when you need to exclude things.
Let's break this down with an example. We're asking for the difference between set 1 and set 2. Python looks at set 1 and says, okay, apple. Is that in set 2? Yes, it is, so we get rid of it. What's left? Banana and cherry. But be careful, order really matters here. If you did it the other way around, you'd get a totally different result.
And hey, you're probably seeing a pattern here, right? You've got your standard .difference method, you have a shorthand operator, which this time is the minus sign, and of course you have the memory-friendly .difference_update to modify the original set in place.
All right, we're at our last tool. This one's a little more advanced, but it's super useful. It's called the symmetric difference.
Okay, so think about it like this. A regular difference tells you what's unique to just the first set. The symmetric difference tells you what's unique across both sets. It gives you everything except for the stuff they have in common. So it's the items that are in one set or the other, but not in both.
And by now, you know the drill. You've got the dot symmetric difference method for when you want a new set. You've got a cool new operator, the little caret symbol, caret. And for modifying the original, you have dot symmetric difference underscore update.
And there you have it. That's your complete set operations toolkit all laid out. Let's do a quick recap. Union is for combining. Intersection is for finding the overlap. Difference is for what's in set A but not B. And symmetric difference is for what's in A or B but not both. Seriously, this little table is your best friend.
All right, that about wraps it up, but I want to leave you with a little challenge to make sure this all sinks in. Imagine you have a set of users who signed up last week and another set from this week. Which tool from our kit would you use to find only the brand new users, the ones who just showed up this week for the first time? Give it some thought, because once you master these tools, you'll be able to slice and dice data in Python like a pro.